Welcome, welcome, welcome. Look what came today. We got ourselves some black opal. Some blue on black. I think there's a song called that, but let's get them wet. So I just got these, so I'm not sure yet. I haven't studied them. I would like to take the cap off. Oops, of course you guys aren't set up right. Let's take the cap off of this one. Oops, let's help us if we turn water on. Got it on the wrong one. So there we go. That way I don't have to breathe all that silicon dust. I just want to take that off. Granted, I should be using a different wheel for this. This will take forever. But yeah, they're matching set here. So I'm thinking earrings. I don't know, we'll see how it turns out when I uncover it. This wasn't actually going to be my goal tonight, because I just got these. So I really should go look at them and come up with a game plan. I just couldn't help myself to try to get rid of this sand and see what's underneath. Should be doing that on the other grit. I'll wear out this wheel because I use it all the time. But it's faithful. Yeah, there's a lot of blue in there. There's a lot of sand. Getting at that blue is going to be challenging. See, I think this one's got more blue in it. Yeah. Anywho, that one we'll come back to. I want to study those. Let's just get warmed up on some of this stuff we were doing last night. One of these stones actually sold. We gotta make sure I get that segregated out. Yeah, and it's cracked though, so I need to tell him about that. This one sold. As you can see, it cracked. Yeah, he might not want that. He might change his mind when he sees that, and then I'm gonna have to make it into earrings. And I see sand in it. So I kind of want to get rid of that sand. Yeah. Oh, your viewing pleasure's over here. I need to move that. Anyway, that was yesterday's news. Let's move this. Get you guys positioned right. Let's go exploring. We got another bag of opals here that we found that one beauty in yesterday. Maybe there's some more hiding in here. Looks like mostly potch though. I'm not really seeing a color bar in this one, but we'll find out soon enough. Nope, that looks like to be 100% potch. White potch at that. Not even black potch. Black potch is at least usable. White potch is not usable for anything. But practicing your cutting skills. Let's get over here. It's dirty. Checking the side, seeing if, oh, well, wait a minute, there's something there. Not much. There was a little glimmer. If there is something there, it's not worth hardly going after, I'll tell you that right now. But we'll go after it anyway. We'll see what's there. Yeah, there's a little bit right there. How about that? Hiding. But I'm about to probably blow it all away right now. Because I want to make a square cut. Just practice. Yeah, I don't see anything. Yeah, let's roll it. See if we can make a little cabochon. Square cabochon. The person who bought that opal from me wants me to square it up, so I should probably practice that a little bit, huh? Making cabochons. Don't get your fingernail. How many times am I gonna learn that lesson? Or not learn that lesson, I should say. Oop. And I dropped it. Where'd it go? There it is. Ouch. So we're kind of making a cabochon out of it. It's not quite square. That needs to be flattened. I'm going to roll it. Yeah, it's kind of at an angle. I think to help me in the future, I will draw a square on there, so I know how to square it up. Anyway, that's all potch. That's nothing. That's going in the flower bed to mingle with the Texas soil. Alright, where'd that bag go? Let's see, this one might be a dud as well. Some hair in there. That came free of charge. Huh. Come on. You gotta be kidding me. There's gotta be something in this. Well, I shouldn't complain because out of this parcel, 3 of them had really good color. Especially that last one. Just to remind everybody, what was that last one? Was this it? Yeah, this was it. This was the last one that came out of this same part. Wait a minute, that wasn't it. That one's not bad at the tip. That's not it. Where is that one that came out? That's the one that sold. That's the one that I think's hiding. So by process of elimination, of course, it's the very last one I picked. This was the one that came out of that group. So there was some winners in there. This one by far is a winner. Winner chicken dinner. Let's hope there's some more of that in here. I don't think it's in this one though. But you never know. See that sand? It could be hiding color. Let's see. I doubt it, but let's go see. Oh yeah, that's a rough side of my wheel. I haven't worn that side in yet. See, I've about ground this down to nothing, and there is absolutely, well, there's a little bitty fleck of green right there showing up. See it? So if this had a color bar in it, it's the thinnest of all thinnest color bars there ever was, or ever will be. And I've probably already blown through it. Maybe not. Very directional, I'm seeing. Yeah, there's nothing there. I just seen it. Maybe even this is doublet material, but it's not even doublet material. That's how bad this is. All right, there's another one going in the soil. And there's some thunder. All right, what do we got? This one looks like it might have some color in it. It does have some color in it. But boy, is it ugly. Look at this knobby. This knobby is just a mangled mess. So let's see if we can coax some color out of it. So let's go around the edges first. See if we can find the color bar. Here. Since I'm trying to wear in this side of the wheels, that's where I'm going to be at. because I've been neglecting this side of the wheels. Still rubbing back and forth a little though. Boy, that's muddy. What's hiding under here, I wonder? Let's clean off the top. Or maybe it's the bottom. I don't know, I haven't decided yet. Let's see what's hiding over here. What do you got? I see a little bit coming through there. My guess. Just for fun, I'm going to clean this side up a bit too. And it's starting to show a little bit. So that tells me that this is the side that I need to come from. But I would have swore it would have been this side because of, it's not very bright, this color. But we beggars can't be choosers, right? Let's round that a little bit. Roll it and see what comes of it. There we go. That's bringing out some of that beauty. Let's go this side too and do that same thing. Alright, so gotta be careful. There's not much color. I may have already blown through it all. Dagnabbit. Yeah, there's a little there. Doing my warm up. Check it from a different angle. It looks a little better from this angle. A little more color. Let's clean that up. See if that sand will roll out of there. If we can clean that up. If that sand, or actually that was maybe matrix, which is the host's rock. And I just think I rubbed my fingernail. Yes, I will have no fingernails before it's all said and done. Where'd you go? Dropped it. She's starting to brighten up a little bit. Starting to uncover that color bar. Let's see, what colors can I see? To the naked eye, I'm definitely seeing green. I'm seeing some, a little red, maybe a little blue. Yep. Let's clean up those edges. A little bit better. Because I gotta get a cabochon. Gotta have a dome on it. Opals need to be domed. And I'm doing this without a Dob stick, which is probably not smart because it's so small. There's a little bit of color. How to get rid of that sand and not lose that color. Ooh, look at that color. Get rid of this sand. You know what? That may be hiding a gem up at the very top. I might be looking at the wrong spot. It might be hiding here all along. Sneaky little devil. It's being stubborn. Doesn't want to give up the opal goodness. Alright, let's get rid of this. This is definitely a free form, so I'll have to figure out. I thought I would do an oval on this. You know, if that color keeps brightening up like it is. That girl that was asking for a $75 ring, nah, I don't think the stone's quite there yet. It has to get a little brighter before I feel comfortable charging someone $75 for it. But I'll still make an earring, or I mean a ring out of it, maybe. I don't know. Or it goes in a jar. It'll just be color in a jar, because that is not very bright. I mean, here, let me get... I'm going to get... You guys won't be able to see, but I want to be able to see what I'm dealing with here. Well... Huh. It looks really good with lots of light, I'll tell you that right now. Holy cow. Let's try this backside. I'm showing red with the big light. So I might have a double-sided stone here after all. I love it when surprises like that come about. That's the thing about Opal. You never know what you're going to get. Forrest Gump would say, box of chocolates, right? Well, for me, it's Opal. You never know what you're going to get. There, you can kind of see the color here when I was rolling it. See that red? It's on the edge there. Trying to get rid of this matrix. There's the red. Get rid of that. Come on, color, go away. Or not the color, but you know what I mean. The host stone, go away. Just a smidge of it left. Looks like this has got to be maybe some sort of teardrop. I don't know. Getting there. Alright, well, we'll put that one in the pile to do more on later. Well, let's see what else we got in this bag of goodies. I've got some better ones too that I want to get at. I'm just getting warmed up. Is there anything in this one? Looks like it. Looks like there's some hidden. It's not big at all, but it looks like there's some hidden right there. Let's go see if we can uncover it, and nothing else, have a little specimen piece and say, hey, look at that pretty opal. Not much to this one though. I might blow through that color bar. Yeah, look at that sand. It's all sand right there. Color bar is right there. So if I do this, come on, that was my fingernail. I should start grinding towards that color bar, because that color bar is flat and is very little. That little dinky one. What's on the back side? Let's see what's underneath here, just in case. Nothing. It's all right there. And I'm gonna get eaten up by sand. You know what? That's what I forgot to do. My wife's got some mason jars. I'm gonna grab one of them, and that's gonna become, when I get beaten by sand, I throw my opals in there. There's some red here. This is not very bright and it's not very good quality. Let's see if we can get down to that color bar at least. Come on. There it is. Now it's starting to show up a little. But if I go too much further, I think I'm going to blow it away and there won't be anything left. So with that, we'll leave it there. Part of me though wants to see if I can get rid of that sand and say, hey, there might be more color under that sand. And since it's not a very valuable stone to begin with, why not? Why the heck not? It's my opal. I can do what I want with it. That blue is pretty. That seems to be working. I might have another pitcher stone on my hands. Let's flatten out that body a little bit and then roll it. Yeah, that color's just right on the edge there. That's it. Little dinky one. It's pretty. Looks like there's another one trying to pop up here. So yeah, if I could get rid of that sand, it might be good. Let me see the bright light. You know what? That sand might go away. What the heck? Why not? Let's go for it. It's gonna be really thin opal. I'm not gonna be able to do much with it. Might be able to make a doublet out of it though. If I can get that sand, just wants to hang out. Doesn't want to go away. Right now I'm just grinding off, trying to even it out, flatten it. A little more color. Yep, this will make a doublet. For sure. Whoops. Dropped it. Where was I? Because I'm doing this without a daub stick and should be doing it with a daub stick, so I have better control and don't take out my fingernails like I just did again. Twist, 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 and pull off. Hey, look at that. We went from nothing to actually maybe salvaging this little gem. Look at that beauty right here. So imagine if I get this thinner, especially this side. This is tough to do, by the way. It's not as easy as it looks. What I could do then, where is it? Where's my good black opal? Where's my good one? Because I like to use it as a backdrop to test out whether something be good for making a doublet. There's my black opal that I discovered a couple days ago. Just to give you a feel for a doublet, I have to make this thinner. Actually, I put this side down, and then I glue it to. I'd have to make it this side super flat, and then make the black opal flat and glue them together. And once that dries, you then grind this down until that color starts to show, and it should pop. So that's another one. Put it back in the pile. That stays out of the flower beds. Let's see if this one's going to end up in the flower beds or not. I have a hunch that it is, because I got a little sneak peek of it a little early. Here we go. And I didn't see. Oh, wait a minute. I might be lying. Might be lying. I saw a little smidge of color. I've lost it now, but so that means I go to the bright light. Excuse me. And look at it up close. Oh, there it is. Maybe. Boy, this is really thin already. Oh well, give it a shot. See what we find. Let's clean up the edges first. Get rid of those sharp. I don't like cutting myself with opal, because opal is glass, by the way. Sharp opal cuts just like glass, or just like flint for that matter, because you can treat it like flint. Some people make arrowheads out of it. I don't know how to do that. I don't have that skill. But if you want to see that, the guy on YouTube by the name of Mr Opals, he, on some of his videos, shows them making arrowheads out of opal. This would be perfect material here for him. I don't know how to make opal, so I'm sorry, make arrowheads, so no idea. And wherever that color went, I have no idea, because I am not finding it now. I think I was seeing things. Oh, wait a minute. Is that it? And if so, it is so dinky. Is it even worth going after? Of course it is. It's opal. What am I crazy? Opal of any type is worth going after. I think that's wishful thinking here, though. This is going to go in the flower bed. Yep, that's the flower bed. Alright, let's see. Let's see. That one's done. Let's see what we got in this bag. Now, this definitely should... I need probably Dob stick. Yeah, this is a little bit better quality opal than those other ones. Just by looking at it, I think this is the side that's going to face. So let's just take the skin off real quick. I know I didn't go around the edge. I went straight for the head because I want to see pretty opal. Oh yeah, this one's going to be nice. So that being said, what I should do is turn that off right now. Find me a Dob stick. Got me a Dob stick. Get me situated to burn. I really need to clean up my mess. One thing I am missing, and that would be what? There they are. My tweezers. So, well, I had a Dob stick until I dropped it on the ground. Here, let me readjust you guys so you're not just staring. Here. That is where I'm going to be working. You gonna stay? There we go. Now, I've cleaned this thing, and I tell you what, I've kind of gotten to the point where I've given up. Trying to keep up with it. This is vibrating because I turned the machine off. I don't want to keep it running when I'm not needing it right now. I'll turn it back on here in a second. I'm looking for one more thing. Where is my lighter? There it is. Okay. But anyway, yes, Australia ends up getting all over the place anyway. That's all that white dust. That is down under in Texas. Yeah, I probably need to do a little PM on my wheels because I'm trying to figure out which one. Okay, so I want to Dob that side because it is getting a little bit shaky. So it might be time to do a PM, even though I know I just got these. They're a little more wobbly than I expected them to be. All right, let's get this heated up. Not as windy tonight. Okay, got it wet. So I'm just making it into a nice little point. Okay, now that I've done that, let's get this stone good and hot. I do not want to break this stone. If I crack this one too, I'm going to be so mad. I'm going to take my time on it. Make sure it's good and dry. Slowly heat it up. I think the trick too is not to get my wax so stinking hot as well. What I need to do is get it hot and then let it cool here for a little bit. If I get the stone hot. Whoa. See, yeah, it's a little too hot. Still too hot. I am not going to put that on my stone yet. Nope, you need to cool off a little bit. Yeah, maybe now. Cool. So far, see? My my stone was not hot enough and it did not stick to it. Dang nabbit. Alright, I'll just let that sit for a second. Let that cool. Nope. Yeah. I think what's happening is there wasn't very much wax on this. Come on. I know I'm off screen. I'm trying to salvage this total disaster of a Dobbs sticking event. Come on. Come on. Come on, let go. Alright, I'm gonna have to redo that. Wow. Oh yeah, that was really hot. I guess I got that stone really hot. That being the case, I do not want to cool that off too quick. So now I'm just spinning it around and just doing little fine adjustments to try to get it as flat as I can. I'm not too worried about this wax on the side here because I'm going to just grind it off. And that looks about right. It's not burn the place down. Turn that back on. Whee! Alright. Feel it. Woo, that's hot to the touch. It didn't crack this time though, that's a plus. And I'm not about to put it in that cold water yet. That's what I would normally do. But I'm gonna let it air cool a little bit before I do that. To where it's just warm. Yeah, that's fine now. Put it in the water here just to cool it the rest of the way. Yeah, while that's going. What is making all that racket? Oh, it's these little rubber things. See, this thing comes with trays that sit on the top up here. And I just dropped my lighter, but the little rubber things come loose and it vibrates and it's kind of annoying. If it's annoying me, I know it's got to be annoying you guys. Let's get you a little more higher bird's eye view so my hands or my fingers aren't in the way. Probably this way a little bit. Give me some more light. I need a little more light. And zoom in. Come on. This whole thing is a real pain, this setup, to try to get you guys right in the action. But I don't mind doing it. So make sure you can see it before I get started in earnest. Because once I get started, I'm going to rock and roll with this one. Alright, so we're going to form the sides now. Just going to go around the edges. This is I think this is should be an oval, personally. Just try to make the biggest oval I can. So let's see. All right. Ow. My nemesis got me again. In case if you're new here, my nemesis is the 1200 grit wheel, the polishing wheel. It actually will take off skin. It sucks. I hit it all the time. That's why I call it my nemesis. We have a love-hate relationship. I love what it does to my opal, but I hate what it does to my skin. She looking juicy. Lots of pinks in there, lots of reds. Finger tape? Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Is opal hard like agate? No. Think of opal as glass. My Nova doesn't do that to me. Well, yeah, I wish I had a Nova wheel, but look at this. This is not a Nova wheel. See? This is that plastic stuff, and that's because Cab King doesn't supply Nova wheels. I wish I had a Nova wheel centered 1,200 and 3,000. Maybe one day. But right now I make do with what I got, and I'm happy with what I got. I love these wheels. This is a blast. If you can afford to get these things, I highly recommend it. If you like opals, it's fun cutting opal. Especially when you uncover a gem. Now, I'm sorry, I'm looking at this up close. There's lots of sand right here in the middle, and I'm just seeing how best to go about getting rid of it. Keeping a dome and trying to get an oval. I got a lot of work to get a good, nice, clean oval in there. But first, I should just worry about trying to get that face cleaned up. Well, you got Nova wheels. You're more of an expert at this than me, probably. You got, what, 8-inch Nova wheels? Miss Anna? Oh, you just got yours, huh? A Pixie. I don't think I've ever heard of Pixie, but that doesn't mean anything. I haven't heard of a lot of things, so take that with a grain of salt. Let's see if I move that light a little bit closer. Oh yeah, look at that. See those? See if I can get it closer to you guys. Should pop out the colors the closer I get, as long as it stays focused, so you can see what I'm seeing. See that big old piece of sand there too. Let's dry it off. Let's see how bright it is. So there, I've dried it off. You can tell because you're not getting the glare from the light like you were before. Still pretty bright. I can see all the colors. I can see that big old sandbar in the middle. That doesn't want to come out, so let's get rid of it. Unfortunately, it means I'm flattening my dome, and I have to reestablish that again, but got to get rid of that sand. It's getting there. It's smooth to the touch. I'm looking at my side profile. This side's thinner than this side, so I kind of need to grind down on that a bit. Oh dear. I'm sorry. I'm worried now that well, I'm sorry. Let me see. This is where if I would have had a stone light, I'm getting this light as close as I can. I want to see if that sand's even going to come out. Dagnabbit, it may not. This might be a beautiful eaten by sand. I mean, I could make some small. I can make small ovals out of that and probably put in earrings, split it in two. But I'm not giving up yet. I don't want to blow through that color though. That sand just does not want to go away. Sorry. I don't have this. You know what? I need to angle this better for my viewing. And that way you guys can see it too. Yeah, right there. Question is, how am I going to get that to roll out of there? Well, I could if I had something to carve it with. I don't have a Dremel or anything. Then you got a divot in the face of your gem, and that's not good. I am ordering one though, because I found out in order for me to set these stones in prongs, in prong settings, I've got to trim out the prongs to fit the Opal. So I'm going to have to get one anyway. So I was out looking at those today, actually. And I will eventually get one, just not right now. I got the pliers for the prongs coming. That'll be here tomorrow. I got the beeswax. Beeswax, by the way, helps you set the stone because it holds on to it for you. Or, you know, I just might just say, hey, hold on. I might be running out. Make sure I'm not running out of color. Golly, you know, you're getting old. It's hard to see. This is a beautiful stone. If that sand would just come out, we would be in business. Come on, sand. Roll out of there. Roll out of there. Did it? It's getting there. It's real close. Real close. Nope, I see it right here. I might just live with that, though. That's pretty close. That'll be lucky for whoever wants to buy these, because that'll lower the price. Otherwise, this would be a pretty expensive opal because the color on this. Oh my gosh. Okay, that blue's coming through real nice now. Wow. Okay. Noise time. And then I'll move you over. I gotta see this. My nemesis. She does a good job, though, of making things look pretty. Now, I know it's not finished shaping it, but... yeah. Boy, she does make it look pretty. And let's dry it off. That way I can check the polish. I know I'm going to have to go to the next wheel too, but I want to see what this looks like with... Not bad. That's dry. Still showing lots of color dry. I'm trying to get the reflection to see the... I'm going to have to go bright light for this, sorry. I want to make sure... That's actually a pretty good polish. But I can do better. I see a little bit. But, oh, you guys can't see what I'm seeing, so... Alright, next one. Next wheel. Let's... travel to the pink wheel. This is the 3000 grit, and the next one after this would be a cerium oxide, which is to the right of here, but I haven't done that in a while. By the way, noise warning. A little late. There she is, all sparkly and beautiful. Okay, so ladies, if you like pinks, you would love this stone. There's a lot of like mauve pink color to it. There's some very light green and blue. This is a beautiful stone. Holy cow. That's going to make a nice ring. And, you know, that tells me, too, I don't have rings big enough for this. Yeah, I think I grossly underestimated the size of stones I would be able to pull off. Let's see, I think this is my biggest one. This is my biggest one. And this thing dwarfs it. Even when I make this into an oval, can I make that fit in there, maybe? No. Just for giggles. Kind of get a view. Yeah, that's going to be a big ring. I want to keep as much carat as I can. So, let's see. Just out of curiosity, what size ring would I need? What size oval? We get the handy dandy Oval Maker 3000. Made that up. Let's see, maybe a 12? Looks like a 12. I could easily get a 12 out of that. That's a pretty good size stone. Oh, it's pushing it though. Seems like all my stones are just right at the cusp of 12. That means I have to take them down to 10s, and you lose a lot of stone when you do that. But I could make a high dome 10. Be lots of color. Love to get one of these one day. I guess technically I could cut that black opal into something like this. Yeah, this doesn't really. If I went to 10 on this side, yeah, it's got to be this one. It's too bad. Let's see. Hold on. I'm not giving up. Maybe a 14. Here we go. What do we got here? No. I mean, it probably could, but it'd be a wonky one. It's 12. It's definitely a 12. This is more of a long and thin on the side type opal versus. Well, this is a 12. I can do that. You know what? That's one. The other one was a 10. That's what I'm gonna do. See, the 10 over here was a little bit fatter. That's fat, more roundish oval versus 14 here, or 14. Where'd it go? Up here. Yeah, I can't do that one. It's gotta be this one. Or I'm sorry, a 12. That's what I meant. 12. That's what I'll do. I'll do a 12 on that one. Okay, 12 it is. Let me write that on there, so I don't forget. You know what? Why not? Well, you know, the other thing I've ordered is a vise. I don't have a vise, and trying to scribe on this oval right now. Yeah, I'm not going to do that right now. I'm just going to put a 12 on the stone. Excuse me as I totally disregard what I said I was going to do versus what I'm actually doing right now. I'm actually setting up to scribe the oval, and I'll probably go and try and cut the oval now. Why not? I want to get as much as the good color as I can and keep it. This is where having an anvil, or not an anvil, but a vise would come in handy. And note to self, stone should probably be dry when I do this. It's kind of hard while it's wet. Yeah, let me dry that off and try it over again. Okay. Do that again. Get there. I think that's probably the prettiest it's gonna get. Right there. You know what I should do is go get one of my boys and recruit them to be my vice. I mean, that's why you have kids, right? Free labor. Ah, it moved on me. Come on, we're gonna do this. Sorry, I know this got to be as boring can be right now. Come on, stop sliding on me. I'm almost done. What I need to do is get one of those magic markers or permanent markers. All right, let's see what I got and make a decision whether or not I want to bother. I'm gonna lose too much color. I'm gonna want to wait till my vice shows up tomorrow. You know what? My vice is gonna be here tomorrow, so why force the issue tonight? Yeah, because see, I'm gonna miss that color. This needs to be moved over to the right just a little bit, I think. So with that, and we'll just do that. Voila. Mark's gone. Yep, gonna recruit one of my boys. We'll do that tomorrow. So hey, let's see. Do you know that? Is that pouch still around? What did I do with that pouch? What did I do with that? That was a good pouch. I think I had another 2-3 stones in it that may have possibly just be as good. Let's move back and move out a little. Let's see what we got in here. Ooh, yeah, we don't want that falling. Okay, this is not the same pouch, but that's okay. Let's see what this is. It's right. Oh, you guys can't see it because of that light and not zoomed in. Move and tilt. Okay, so see, it's right there. It's underneath that skin. This is going to be another one of those where probably should go this way. Let's see. Oh, notice how dusty it just got in here? Because somebody got to turn the water on. And this is how Mr. Opals passed away from silicosis, whatever it's called, where you breathe in too much silicone into your lungs. Oh, hello. That's right off the get-go. Yep. It's definitely facing this way. It's not very... Look how thin this is. Not a very thick stone. I think this is from Cooper Petey. Or it might even be meant to be, but it's not bad. Got a lot of color. Question is, how am I going to shape it? What am I going to shape it as? Come on. I'm just trying to get the matrix off again, just like I did the last one. Again, I'm not using a daub stick, and you can see it's more difficult when you do that. Yes, I'm sacrificing the tip because that tip serves me no purpose. I know there's a lot of red in it, but I'm getting rid of it because I don't like it. There. It's not the shape I want in here. I'm going to shape this side up a little bit better. There we go. It's going to be a thin one, but it should make a perfect oval for my... You know what? I might be able to cut this in half. And then one side goes to one earring, and the other side goes to a different earring, and I've got earrings. Because I need to make those too. And it's hard to get opals that match. Hello, where'd it go? Yeah, Yeah, lots of reds and blues. Now if I can get that to go away, I think that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna turn this into earrings. Let's go. Oh, my neighbor's home. Howdy, neighbor. Don't mind me, I'm just cutting opal. Trying to, anyway. Yep, need to probably dab stick the rest to get that out. Not bad. That's a pretty little gem. You're gonna get closer so you guys can see. It's got every color under the rainbow inside of it. Yeah, that color bar seems to be holding up pretty good too. It's not a bad stone. Could be a pendant. You just holding out, aren't you? You're gonna go almost all the way through and make my life miserable. Alright, I want that off, but I don't want to lose my fingernails doing it. There's some on this edge too. Ooh, that's pretty. Alright, that's driving me crazy. That's got to come off of there. That rattling. There we go. Ah, quiet. Let me move this. Place it down so that I don't drop it, because there's stuff in there I don't want to lose. There we go. That's much quieter. Oh yeah. Oh, beautiful. Bow, bow. Definitely a beautiful stone. You know what? I've actually been pretty happy with that parcel. It's only had a couple duds in it. It's had quite a few. This is kind of a dud area, though. I may not be able to make earrings out of it. We'll see. Maybe I just haven't gone deep enough yet. That could be. I'm trying to roll it so it's not so flat, but... Oh yeah, there it is. There's the color. Now it's showing up. Just got to get rid of that. And I think the rest of that's got to be done with the Dob stick, so moving on. I think there was one more in that. No, there's a couple more in that pouch. Somewhere I have another black opal that I can't seem to find that I need to cut, because I felt like cutting it today, but I couldn't find it. Well, hello. You're a pretty little thing. Where have you been? Ooh. I think it's telling me, hey, I want to side on this side versus... Oh yeah, definitely. So we will listen to you, Mr. Opal. And we will grind you down here and see what you look like. What do you look like? Some green showing through. Let's clean those sides up. Roll that a little bit. Get more of that off. Take a look and see where we're going. Yep, lots of greens in this one. Oh yeah. I'm just trying to expose it quicker by rolling it. There's a patch of sand right there. Oh, you didn't see that. I uncovered a lot of sand. There's a patch there too. I don't think it's going to be as pretty as that last one, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong. That green is really starting to pop. Of course, it's all around that sand. And what are we doing here? We're kind of dudding out over here. And how's the thickness holding up? Well, it looks like you got plenty of color bar left. Let's take out that sand. See what happens. Just rolling it. Let the wheel do its job. That's awfully deep sand, though. Come on. Let's get out of there, sand. I'm just going to keep working on you until you're gone. Slowly but surely. The turtle wins the race, right? I always thought that was boring, though. Give me the rabbit any day. Alright, I know that's not the moral of the story, but I'm trying. Getting that sand slowly, and I'm getting color to start to pop out now. They're really popping out up here. It's not so much down here, because I think the color bar dives. It's like a submarine captain saying, dive, 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 get away from him. He's going to uncover us, and he's going to drop us. Let's get the back a little bit. Just clean up the back, see what it looks like. Maybe get rid of that edge. Just a little bit. Make it easier to set. Alright. I need to get rid of that point too. Okay. Need to roll. Roll out. My nemesis got me again. Little bastard. Well, she's another beauty. Still has a little bit of matrix in it. I'm just slowly trying to coax that out of there. I think I did it. She's got gemmy spots and then it dulls away, which is unfortunate. Could be I just need to go further down there, but I'm not doing that without a knob stick. And so it gets put in the to-do pile. And there's the last one on this parcel that I bought. But it turns out to be a pretty good parcel. I'm happy with it. Yeah. What do we have with this one? Oh my. There's going to be a lot of pin fire in that. Ooh, where do we face this bad boy? Decision time. Let's face it that way. It looks like it's showing up some reds. Or does it like it going this way better? Sorry. I don't know. Which way is it closest to? Where's the brightest color bar? Wow, I think I need to get this top. But part of me just wants to see real quick what's underneath here. Let's just have a peek. A gander, if you would. Just tickle it a little. See what shows up. There's a little bit of color showing up. But I think the gem would be this way. And I have a feeling this is going to be a free form. But let's go. Let's uncover and see what's underneath. Slowly but surely. Let's square it up. Just squaring off the edges here. Hard to do, especially if you're trying to keep your fingernails out of harm's way. I think I did a pretty good job there, and you can't see. There we go. Now, let's take off that top. Let's take her top off, see what's underneath. Getting there. She's showing hints. I might be going the wrong way, but come on. Oh, there's some red showing up. Yeah, this is gonna be pretty. This is gonna be a pretty stone, and this is a thick color bar, so I don't have to worry about blowing through it yet. It's just an awkward shaped stone for me to try to cut with. Yeah, let's see, let's go looking at this way. Come on. Try to get some sort of semblance of a shape to it. Yeah, see, that's where the Dob stick would come in handy right about now. Be able to shape it and dome it at the same time. Alright, let's get that off. I just don't want that there anymore. We're getting there. Yep. She's showing up. Hello, beautiful. Been waiting 100 million years to meet you. Please make it worth the wait. I am taking off a wall. Ow, hold on. Charlie horse of cramp of the hand. There you go. Let it go. Ooh. Well, looky there. You see what I'm seeing? It's turning into a gem. Right before our very eyes. Now, again, I know you're probably sick of hearing me say this, but I think really they need a Dob stick to go the rest of the way. With this kind of color, I don't want to ruin it. I'm just checking it out. Seeing if I can get this to go away, because I think the color's underneath that. Yep, it's starting to show. And it's going, the matrix is going away and more red is popping through. So, yeah. Let's Let's look at this one under a brighter light. Give me a second. Definitely have more skin I can take off. I could make this a two-sided stone easily. This is a crystal opal for sure. I'm seeing my fingers through it with the bright light. So anyway, that one's also gonna need a daub stick. What to do with that one? It kind of looks cool, huh? Little pendant. Let me see what it looks like dry. Yeah, needs some polishing. Definitely needs a daub stick to form up that dome better, shape it. But I see that if I can get that, there's still some skin there, or potch, or whatever you want to call it. And I get rid of that, it should pop. I'm doing what I'm doing right now, just gently, and I'm very gently touching the wheel. It's not going to take much off. So we'll be here all night at that rate. That's where the daub stick would come in handy. I could give it a little more force. But you can see those reds and blues and greens are starting to turn into a gem. Alright, so let's see if I can get that back end to gem up a little bit. A little bit, but not as good as the front. Yep, needs a daub stick. Clean up the back a little. Drop it again. Where'd it go? There it is. There it is. I think I cut that off and make a pretty good piece of earring. Not sure yet what I want to do with that. Let's get that out of the bright light and you'll be able to see it better. You'll get to see it a little bit closer to what I'm seeing. A little bit closer. It's a little brighter to me, but oh my gosh, it's so pretty. There's a lot of red in this one. People say they like red. Well, this one's similar to that other one where it's kind of a pinkish red. I'm gonna clean up that back. I don't like that black on there. Oh, it's ugly. I know I'm taking away carrots, but I'm taking away fingernail too. Yeah, I didn't like that jagged there. Yeah, you know, that really should go. Really, to make this a teardrop, right? That should come up and then around. Even though I know there's color in that. I don't know. Yeah, but the main color is here on this tip, so let's just do that. Look at it again. Yeah, it's kind of a weird teardrop. I have a lot to take off on this side to do that. But why not? It's good practice. This is a nice opal, but And I'm doing it without a Dob stick. That's what's the dumb thing. I should not be doing that. With the Dob stick, making a teardrop would be a hell of a lot easier. I don't know who I think I am. I'm definitely no Justin. He could do that in his sleep. But anyway. Oop, see, a little flake that came off. Where did that come off? Alright, well, I'm going to call this one good for right now. I'm going to need a Dob stick it to form it up, shape it. It's going to be a teardrop, but it's going to be a long teardrop. I think even this side's going to get... I got to make it dimensionally pretty. So, yeah, that means coming in. I don't know. Or maybe just taking this side down even more and leaving this alone. I don't know. Or just leave it as is, which is what I might end up doing, so I don't lose a whole bunch of carrots. Losing carrots suck. Alright, one more. And this is out of a surprise bag. I don't know if there's anything in this one. So, looks like there is. Very slight, very green. Hold on, let me look at the bright light. See how I'm going to attack this. Ooh, I don't like this one at all. Oh, there it is. But look at this ledge. Well, hello, that's going to be a pain in the butt. Well, you know what? I need to switch wheels. Give me a second. I'll move you guys over. You can see all my opals. I got a ton that are sitting in that bag right now. Hold on, I'll get you guys situated here in a second. I need to get all my chairs moved. Where am I pointing? Okay, that's what I have no. Oh, I know what that is. Okay. There's the spinny wheels. Right there. Turn this water off. Turn this water on. Get all that out of the way. You can see I still have a ton of opal just sitting in the tray here that I haven't touched yet. So these will be future. These will be future stories. There's lots of opal in there. Look at all this mud. Well, you can't see that, but there's a ton of mud in there. Or Australia, as I like to call it, because that's what it is. It's Australia and Texas. And let's get started. We'll be moving back, but to start with, I'm going to take off and just form the sides a little bit. Well, see this wheel? This wheel eats it up like it's nothing. So I gotta be very careful with it. So see, I went around the edges just to expose the color bar if it's there. There's a little bit of it showing. Just to get a feel for it. And I want to take the top off. Gently. Gently. So I do not want to blow through that color bar, and I do want to try to see what's under here. Oh. Interesting. Ugly. I'm not too happy with this one, to be honest. We're grinding all the way through that ledge. I don't like that ledge. Oh. Might have been a mistake. Because I think that's where the color was. At least that's showing. Here, let's see if you can see it. See it? It's right under that ledge. It's also right here too. So let's get rid of this. Still no color showing. Still no color showing. My guess is it's all on this side. And unfortunately, I think I'm gonna get beat by this one. I'm sorry. Let's see. What I should be doing now is going back to the other wheels because this is taking off too much. Maybe I'll go gentle, a little bit gentle, and go to the next one here. The next one's a little bit gentler, not much though. Let's take off the edges a little. Yeah, there's green in there. That sand, boy, I don't know how far deep it goes. Whoops. Alright, let's go back. To that wheel. Come on. Work with me, camera. Let's go. Let's get, let's see, is that zoomed right? Let's go a little bit down. And maybe a little bit out. Alright, I think it's this side. I don't know. I think it's that side, really, but I think the sand is going to kill me. As far as, here, look at this. I'm digging this up with my fingernails. See it, how it's getting muddy? I want to see how deep that goes. It goes pretty deep. That pretty much is going to eat up that stone. But, oh well, let's go. Definitely green. I need to get a scraping tool. I don't think that's one of the next things I'm going to buy. My fingernail's doing a pretty good job though. There's a lot of pretty green right here, but okay, so you know what? Let's, before I do that, hold on. Going back to this wheel real quick. Oops, sorry, I know I'm making you rock and roll. So, what did I do? I just ground the crap out of that. I wanted to see what's going on in here. And I need the brighter light. It's a very, very weak color bar. But it's there. And it is on the whole stone. I guess that's good news. I might bounce you again. Hold on. So, I don't like it, but my only option is to try to grind through. It's going to be a very flat stone. Yeah, it's starting to show the green. Golly, that sand wasn't there. Let me look at something here. See this sand here? If that meets up with that other sand in the middle, then I'm screwed. And I bet you that's what's going on. Dang it. Beaten by sand. Again. And I know I'm probably going to grind through the color bar, but I'm going to try to get all that sand out. I can see the color bar is still pretty good, see? It's blue and green. I guess I could cut it straight down the center here and have a blue and a green opal. I don't know why I'm clinging to this one because it's like a lost cause. I'm just shaping up the back a little. If I had a Dremel tool, I could get all that out of there. I mean, I'm getting kind of close. Maybe. A little bit. What to do, what to do, what to do. What? You like it like this, huh? You like it with that sand in the middle? Well, you know, I listen to my listeners, or my viewers. I'll shape the edge here a little bit. We'll call that one good for right now. It doesn't mean I won't ever touch it again in the future, but for tonight, I think I'm probably going to call that good enough. That's probably about a $10 stone. That ain't nothing. All right, so put that in. Ooh, I don't want to lose that. Put that in there. Here's some more of that. Last one for the evening. And it's going to be another one. I'm going to grab this because I think it has potential. It does. So whammy. See all this green? See the green? But it's another knobby. It's a weird shaped knobby. So, this is going to be fun. It's going to be weird. What to do with this bad boy. Oh, first is we need to start off on the other one. Come on. Give me a sec. Gotta move that. Get some light on the subject. Close this water. Turn this water on. Move my opals out of the way. By the way, for those that missed it, this little puppy, look at that one. This one turned out real nice. This is dry. But yeah, that's someone said it looked like a guitar pick. I kind of like that. But it's very green. That one turned out nice. Alright, let's get these out of there because they're making lots of noise. Alright. I don't want my stones going down the drain. Oops. Okay. So, what am I going to do? I'm going to try, let's see what's underneath this knobby here. Looks like it's just sand. Just testing. Yep. Looks like it's just sand. Ooh, sand with some red in it. Gotta be careful. There's sand there, though. That's all sand. Look at all that dirty sand. All that Australia. We like Australia, though. See, that broke off. See, this is a brittle. This is a brittle opal. You gotta be careful. There's a bunch of cracks and stuff in it. Where'd it go? There it is. There's lots of reds in it and greens, but I think we're gonna get eaten up by sand, y'all. I know I should not be doing this on this wheel now. I've reached the color, but I'm impatient. I want to get rid of as much sand as I can here. Yeah, but I could blow through that color like real quick if I'm not careful. Yeah, see, they're showing up red there, in there. All right, we're gonna go back to this side. Yeah, my back is saying, "Oh, you are done, sir. What are you thinking? You had back surgery only 7 months ago." Did I not look at that one? We didn't look at this one, did we? There's a green. There's a color bar. I'll add it to the pile of stones to be cut on another day. Move this. Come on. There we go. Move that. Move up and over and move that right out of the way. Okay, so what are we going to do with this bad boy? Let's see. Let's move the light so you can kind of get a view of what's going on here. There's a lot of color right there, sitting there. Where does it go, though? There's a lot of sand. I mean, a lot of sand. But there's a lot of color, so we're just going to investigate. Start grinding until we find it. Grind that side. There it is. There she blows. So I'm using the camera to help see this color bar. It looks like it goes this way. So I need to take this off. And of course, as soon as I do that, I uncover more color bar. This one's a complete mess. Don't get me wrong, I don't mind finding more color bar. What's this? Is this anything? Let's see. This is a complete mess. This knobby is, yeah, interesting. There's a whole bunch of crisscrossing color bars in it. Let's find one and uncover it. See if we can get a stone to poke out of it. Might have multiple sides, which would be kind of cool. Ah. What kind of sander do I use? This is called a a Cab King. It's a lapidary wheels. Right now I'm on a 600 grit centered wheel. Centered just means that the diamonds are impregnated in the wheel. That's what's doing the cutting. Here, let's get a little closer. I love my Cab King. Does a pretty good job, as you can see. But this stone, I have much hope for this one. This one's a mess. This is more of a, I think, a novelty piece than anything. I mean, it's got some pretty parts to it. Look at that. See that color there? That's really pretty. It's just a hot mess. I probably mainly due to the person cutting it. I probably tackled this wrong, but I'm still learning. Right now I'm just chasing color where I see it, trying to get rid of the host stone. Like, this is nothing here. This is what I'm trying to make the back, but this color bar is not playing nicely with me. I keep thinking it's gonna pop right here, but maybe it is a little. Get rid of that host stone. What kind of sander? Oh yeah, I already answered that one. Sorry. Sorry, a lot of times I'm just concentrating, I'm babbling to myself. I can't hear you guys, and they only give me really one line to view, and I'm using my cell phone, so, well, hello, color. But look at all that cracking or grazing. So somewhere in the million-year path, oh, actually that's sand. But it looked like cracks that healed over. Yeah, this one's a mess. It's pretty under light though. The bright light. Let's go ahead and, for giggles, take off that back. Maybe it'll be better this side. And I can't get a hold of it now. Well, yeah, there we go. Here. Starting to show. And get rid of that sand. I don't know if that host stone's gonna go away before the color does though. I might end up with a really small stone by the time I get done grinding on this. But she's coming around. She's got a lot of reds in her. A lot of sand. This is not would not be a valuable stone at all. Around it. That little green on this it's got some pretty bright green on it. That's flashing in the light. See that? This side's if it wasn't for this is going to be the back, so it's not really that important. But I do have to get all that cleaned up. No, I have to get that cleaned up too. Dang it. If I have any hopes of salvaging this as a stone. Yes, I am aggressively grinding off stuff right now. That's why it's turned black. There, let's get that off. Really dirty. Come on. Clean up, Australia. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, that's not gonna. There's some pretty stuff in there, but this is a specimen stone at best. And I might just keep it as that because it's pretty under light. Put that under a bright light and It shines a lot, actually. I can get rid of this sand on this side. Maybe on this side. Maybe if I roll it. Oh yeah. Oh, sorry. That seems to be working. This is the front. I've just decided I gotta get this host stone to come free, and just pray that the color holds up. I'm just trying to roll off that host stone, and it's slowly coming out. Come on, baby. Roll on out. Roll out of there. Stubborn. Stubborn. Just like my kids. Stubborn. Oh, come on. Well, that's a first. I'm not sure where that went. Give me a second. Sorry about that. I have to go on a scavenger hunt. That thing launched like it was a NASA rocket. Come on, light, turn on. You're supposed to turn it on. Walk through here. There you go. Well, that's a first. I have lost the Opal. I know it's in my garage somewhere, but I need a flashlight to be able to find it. So, with that, I apologize. We didn't get to finish that one up. But what we can do to close out the night is I like to rub on this every once in a while. This is my specimen piece that I'm trying to little bit of polishing. I want it to be real smooth. Because the more smooth it is, the more that color will show up. So when I have it sitting on my table, it will, I mean, this is gorgeous. So you can see it better. There's color all throughout this. There's colors on the sides. Color bars on this side. And I'm just trying to buffer up a little. Oh yeah, make that nice and smooth. Yeah. Just gotta be careful of that. I don't want to cut it. And I'm hoping too, by doing this, I might expose a little more color than what's already there. It's so big, it makes it really challenging to do. But it's pretty. We're getting there. It's nice and smooth. You guys can't see what I'm doing. Sorry. It's a long process, but it will pay off eventually. I will have a nice, beautiful opal. See, it is getting the grit out of it. Don't want to ruin it. Look at that green. No, I don't know if you guys can see that green. But yeah, like right there. This whole thing. Now this cracking, this is not, this has all happened in the past, right? So it's called grazing. It's healed up, so this is smooth to the touch. But yeah, when you get close, you see all that cracking. So sometime in the past, it cracked. Look at that blue color bar there, right? Look under pink wheel. Yeah, this little piece, but this isn't the one we were cutting. No, I heard the one we were cutting earlier. I heard it ting and leave, and I heard it hit the floor to my right of me. This is a piece of opal that I had in here. It has a little color in it, but I kind of abandoned it because there wasn't much in it. Yeah, and it needs to go on my other side. But here, I'll go ahead and do a search just to see. Here's another bit of opal, but this is a different piece. You can see this one that was on a daub stick. But yeah, here, there's some color in this one. This has got to be a, this has to be a doublet. So, doublet. I put that on and see how some of that color, that blue now pops out. And this isn't very thin yet. See, which way is the color? The color is on the front side, I believe. So I'd have to grind down this side. And grind that all down. And then put that on a black opal. And then grind it further until the color showed up. But it will show up here on this side for right now. Anyway, so yes, I do have hidden opals in my dirty mucky water, but unfortunately it's not the one we were cutting earlier. That one, actually, I think wondering if it went into my water bowl for the machine. It's possible. It is possible. Oh, look at that green. Holy cow. I don't know if you guys can see that green. Let's see. Well, you guys can't see anything right now. There you go. That green is not showing up like it was for me just a second ago. I'm not at the right angle. But, oh my gosh, it was just popping. I mean, reality is one day I am probably going to break down and cut this thing up. And what I'll do is this, here, let me zoom out because this thing's huge. But this piece here, I may just start grinding that down. Look, I mean, I'm just polishing it and I'm starting to uncover even more opal. This whole thing could turn into opal. There's green here. Just take it slow. But the ultimate in slow, right? Look at how polishing that makes it pop. And it's nice and smooth. Anyway, this is my my little project that I'm working on, and then I'll put this in the dining room. And here's my guess too. There's kind of a, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a discoloration. See how it's kind of darker here and then gets lighter? My guess is that that's where the opal is. And I'm guessing all this is opal. I mean, precious opal. Just under the skin. And I just got to expose it. little by little. Little by little. And make sure I have water on when I do that, dummy. Yeah. Anyway. Well, guys, it's been fun, but I'm gonna call it a night. I need to clean up my station. I think I'll let this water go a little bit while I dump it. Turn this off. There. Now the fun part is trying to get it to fit back in again. Come on. Come on. I had it. There's these little knobs it's got to fit into. There it is. Where is the knob? There. Now I wish I hadn't touched it. Anyway. I can't bend over, so it makes it really difficult. Anyway, good night, y'all.